Stop scrolling if you crave a horror flick that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Consumed is a film that masterfully blends primal fear with psychological twists, creating a unique horror experience. Consumed is the newest forest thriller you need to hear about. Directed by the talented Jane Doe, this film takes you deep into the heart of the wilderness where every shadow hides a potential threat. The story follows Beth and Jay, a couple who venture into the wilderness to celebrate Beth's remission from cancer. Their journey is meant to be a joyous escape, a return to nature to find peace and solace. However, their joy is short-lived when they stumble upon skinned animal carcasses and strange otherworldly slime on the forest floor. These unsettling discoveries mark the beginning of their nightmare. Things quickly go from bad to worse when Jay gets caught in a brutal animal trap, leaving Beth alone and desperate to find help in the vast, unforgiving wilderness. Enter Quinn, a survivalist who lives in a bunker deep in the forest. He warns Beth about the Wendigo, a terrifying, shape-shifting predator that feeds on human flesh. Quinn's knowledge of the creature is extensive, but his methods are unhinged and dangerous. Trapped between Quinn's erratic behavior and the lurking Wendigo, Beth must navigate a deadly game of trust and survival. Every decision she makes could mean the difference between life and death. Quinn's tragic backstory adds another layer of complexity to the narrative. He lost his daughter to the Wendigo, and his grief has driven him to the brink of madness. His erratic behavior raises the question, is he a savior or another threat? The tension in Consumed is palpable, with every screech, whisper and footstep in the dark heightening the sense of dread. The forest itself becomes a character, its shadows and sounds creating an atmosphere of constant fear. In a harrowing finale, Beth confronts both the Wendigo and her own despair. The creature's lair is a nightmarish setting filled with the remnants of its past victims. In a desperate battle for survival, Beth decapitates the Wendigo and destroys its parasitic core, ultimately escaping with Jay, but the victory is bittersweet as the trauma of their ordeal lingers. The film ends on a somber note, with Beth and Jay's hollow expressions reflecting the emotional scars left by their encounter with the Wendigo. Quinn's sacrifice adds a poignant layer to the story. His final act of bravery is a testament to his love for his daughter and his desire to protect others from the same fate. The haunting presence of the Wendigo, however, suggests that the nightmare is far from over. Consumed excels in creating a sense of primal terror and personal struggle. However, it stumbles with its over-reliance on CGI for the Wendigo, which at times feels more cartoonish than terrifying. The character depth also leaves something to be desired, with some characters feeling underdeveloped. Despite these flaws, Devon Sawa delivers a strong performance as Quinn, bringing a sense of gravitas and intensity to the role. His portrayal of a man on the edge adds a compelling dynamic to the film. So, is Consumed worth your time? If you're a fan of horror films that delve into the psychological and the primal, this movie offers a chilling experience with some genuinely strong moments. However, the Wendigo's magic, while intriguing, ultimately fizzles rather than terrifies. The film's reliance on CGI detracts from the horror, making the creature less menacing than it could have been. In conclusion, Consumed is a mixed bag. It has a compelling premise and some standout performances, but it falls short in execution. If you're looking for a horror film with a unique setting and a blend of psychological and primal fear, give it a watch. Just be prepared for some moments that may not live up to the hype. Whether you end up loving it or finding it lacking, Consumed is sure to spark conversation and leave a lasting impression. So, grab some popcorn, dim the lights, and prepare for a wilderness nightmare that will keep you guessing until the very end.